Everybody, so before you move on to watch the rest of this video, I'm going to show you guys, I realized that I didn't show you what the stroller looks like fresh out of the box. My husband and I have configured the stroller to fit our needs, which is completely up to you all. You all have that option. There are many components and adapters that can fit the needs of your family, but I wanted to show you what the stroller is actually going to look like and what you're going to get when you open the box. So before we roll on to the next video, stay here and I'll give you a quick update. Okay, so this is how the Uppababy Vista is going to come right out of the box. You're going to get a bassinet seat, you're going to get a toddler seat. This is the toddler seat. The toddler seat will accommodate a child up to 50 pounds, which is a big kid, that's like a kindergartner. The 5-point harness here, there is a bumper bar that is movable. You just click the button here and it rolls all around if need be. There is a zippered cover that it came with that is now offered for all the Uppababy Vistas based on the proactive recall that was issued, I want to say the first quarter of this year. They issued the recall based on being proactive. So it's a zippered cover, comes off and on, it's washable, it zips snugly over the bumper bar so you don't have to worry about little kids chewing. There is an adjustable footrest. So the footrest right here has 2 little buttons on the side. Hear that? And you can adjust up and down for your toddler, all the way down, all the way up, just like that. The back has a huge canopy, a magnetic peekaboo window with mesh fabric so you can sneak in on baby and get some air circulation. Goes back. The canopy is not only this big, it is this big. So there's an adjustable extended version. It pushes up snugly in the back when you're done. Canopy goes all the way up and it is adjustable. You can push on the sides and it will go up and down based on your needs. Now this seat, like I said, comes with. So you're good to go with this seat, no problems. I'm going to take this seat off. I'm going to show you the bassinet that also comes with. So to remove a seat, you push down on these silver nodules right here. They have a little give, a little flex. You're going to push down while pulling up on your seat. And you'll see these fitted wells that are stationary. These wells will take your toddler seat and will take your bassinet seat. Anything else that you want to add to the stroller, you're going to need special connector adapters. And you'll see that in the video next, okay? So now I give you the bassinet. The bassinet also comes in the box, so you can accommodate already right off the bat 2 kids. With some adapters hooked up to the bottom and the top, you're good to go with 2 babies. You can have a toddler in the toddler seat and a baby if you're bringing home a newborn. This will accommodate a baby up to 20 pounds. The bassinet comes with a boot. It's a removable boot, so you zip on and you zip off, just like that. It can come all the way off. The bassinet for the first time is approved for overnight sleep. So there are special components. There is a bassinet stand that later converts to a laundry stand that you can buy, and it will hold your bassinet in your home. That's what we do with this because we usually put the infant car seat, the Mesa, at the top for Silas, and then we put Stella in her toddler rumble seat. You'll see all of that in the next video. But for this, if you're not going to use it on the stroller, you can use it at home because it's approved for overnight sleep. The padded mattress is removable. The zippered cover is removable, washable, put it back in. Nice air vents at the bottom allow air circulation. And you just throw the mattress right back in there and baby is super comfortable. If you need some air while you're on your walk, turn it to the side. There's a zipper that runs the entire length of the back of the bassinet. You unzip it, all of a sudden you've got perfect air circulation all back through here. Zip it back up and now you've got protection from the wind and the elements. The canopy on this is amazing. It's snug and it fits right underneath. When you need some sun protection during your walk, you pull it out. Let's switch sides. And that's your sun protection. It's huge. It pretty much covers, I would say give maybe 3 inches spared, covers the rest of the bassinet's length. So it's amazing. Push it right back in there, nice and snug. To remove the bassinet, there is a 2-part 1-push removal with the spray button right in the center because the bassinet, just like the toddler seat, fits on these special wells on the side. They click there. It's a nice audible click when you've got it in correctly. But to remove it, you're going to push down and over and it pops right off. It's super easy. Okay, and lastly, there are so many different configurations for this stroller. It's crazy. All you need to know and have are the adapters that come with. There are upper adapters, there are lower adapters, which we do have attached on both sides because we have Stella's rumble seat at the bottom. You have your upper adapters when you're going to accommodate 2 kids. It gives them a little bit more space between their seats, so they have a little bit more room. It allows for the bassinets 2x2 to be placed. It allows for 2 Uppababy mesas to be placed, back to back, front to front, all facing the front, all facing the back. It's completely up to you. The adapters are a separate purchase, but they allow for so much freedom and options for the family to accommodate everybody. Baby, toddler, you name it. So we have the upper adapters, and you'll see all of that in the next video. Okay, everybody, and that is pretty much what you're gonna get fresh out the box when you buy a 2015 Uppababy Vista stroller. I really wanted to show you, right now we don't really use the toddler seat just yet. Stella's in the rumble seat. We also use our Uppababy Mesa infant seat at the top, so Silas isn't in the bassinet, but the bassinet gets used daily because we have a bassinet stand in our house, and that sits in the home, and we put Silas in that for naps downstairs. So if you're interested, just keep watching on to the next video where I show you how we configure our own 2015 Uppababy Vista. Thanks, guys, and roll it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the much anticipated full review of the 2015 Uppababy Vista stroller. I wasn't able to do it for a while just because Silas wasn't here yet, and the way we planned on using the stroller in the beginning is with the infant and a toddler attached. So if you have a child that's between newborn and another child who's around toddler age, this is the best video for you to see how we set it up when we travel with our 2 kids. So if you want to see how our family works with the Uppababy Vista, then just keep watching. Okay, so like I was saying, this is the 2015 Uppababy Vista. It has been completely revamped for this year's version. If you guys had the 2013, the 2014, most of the parts aren't compatible with this version. It's completely all new with Uppababy. So let me just go through some of the specs of the stroller first off. So this is the first inline double stroller that can now accommodate 2 infant car seats, 2 bassinets, 2 toddler seats in a front, back, or back-to-back position. We have the Uppababy Mesa infant car seat for Silas, so it's their version of the infant car seat. It attaches straight to the stroller. So instead of needing an adapter for the stroller, these fitted wells right here actually just accept the infant car seat straight up, and I'll show you how that works. There's a button here at the top of the handle, and by pressing on it, you can take it off, or you can just fit it over the well and listen for a snap, and that lets you know that your infant car seat is directly attached to the stroller. At the bottom here, you'll see this is the second seat. It's a separate purchase. It accepts children up to 35 pounds. Stella is now, how much does Stella weigh? Stella's like 39 pounds. So until Silas can be in this seat and sit up on his own, we've had to be a little MacGyver-ish, and there might be some times between your 2 kids where the weight capacity doesn't match up. So we can't have Stella up at the top right now and have Silas down below. So what we've decided is to take the seat and turn it inward when Stella's in it, so her feet ride in the basket. And that way we're not putting so much strain on the well connectors here on the sides. Now, that's obviously not totally recommended, but we're doing what we can until Silas can sit up and be in this seat, and then we can put Stella in the approved toddler seat that comes with this. And the toddler seat that comes with this can accept up to 50 pounds. So that's basically going to take care of your up to 4-year-old, 4.5-year-old, and then there's other options for your big kids when you guys are out and about. So, car seat sits up here with the direct access attachment. This is your extra rumble seat that can face outward and inward. Now the frame itself is super awesome. It's made of aluminum magnesium blend, so it's lightweight, but it's also very sturdy. The telescoping handlebar is fantastic. We're at the park right now, and the hubby pushed the stroller here. So he likes to, with this button right here in the center, this is extended all the way. So husband is 6'4", and he can actually operate it without kicking it while he walks, even with this huge basket at the bottom. I can get away with middle of the road, but my husband likes it all the way out here. Simple push of a button right here in the center, and we'll extend it inward or outward. It's got a super easy one push fold that if you had the cruise stroller, you'll know that it's super easy on the side right here. These little gray gauges, you pull them up and you push down and it folds up and it stands on its own when it's folded all the way up. So that's fantastic. With using the stroller itself, we've had a lot of gear and we've had to get used to just packing everybody up. This thing turns on a dime, like on a dime. It's crazy. One-handed, I have to do a lot of this when we're out and about because Silas likes to be rocked. So I'll take him out of the seat and either be holding his head or just kind of holding the bottom, which you guys know we all do. And I can push this with Stella and my diaper bag and shopping bags and push with one hand and I'm totally fine. The wheels themselves, you've got your 2 large base wheels, you've got your swivel front wheels, and you can actually lock the front wheels by pressing down right here. And I'll show you guys some close-ups too. And you can lock the wheels if you wanted to. Otherwise, they swivel in the front. The basket is massive. Like I said, when we put Stella in here, Stella is gonna sit facing the basket just for now until we can move her to the toddler seat and move Silas to this front seat. But when we do, her feet fit in here just fine. There's an extra bar that's, the way they've done it is they've placed the support bar through the basket. That way there's no problems with kicking the bar while you're walking. And I can still put my diaper bag and my shopping bags in the basket. And if you look, there's a little bit of spring in this bottom portion, and that's so that you can easier load your purchases, your bags, your lunch boxes. And there's a cup holder and an extra pocket pouch too inside this basket. Basket capacity is 30 pounds. I haven't really tested that yet. You can easily take this off and wash it. There's buttons all around the sides. Okay, so connectors. Now the Uppababy Vista, like I said, has a ton of different configurations. You can fit 2 Uppababy Mesa car seats. You can fit 2 bassinets. Bassinets do come with the Uppababy Vista in the box. The Uppababy Mesa infant car seat does not. It comes with a toddler seat that typically and only fits here at the top. And then your rumble seat is an extra purchase as well. So just to reiterate, we have Stella who's 3.5 and we have Silas who's 8 weeks old. So we're using the infant toddler configuration right now. To show you how this works. Okay, what we've done is we've added, which is another separate purchase, but if you want the configurations and you want the options, I always say, this might not be the most PC thing to say, but I always say money doesn't buy happiness, but money buys options. And if you want the freedom of options, sometimes it takes a little bit of extra investing, but it makes your life so much easier in the end. Case in point, these adapters. Hold on, this kid is snoring. These are the adapters. So upper adapters and lower adapters help you with those configurations that you need in your particular family. These adapters are the ones that add a little bit of extra space between your lower seat and your upper seat. So if I was to take this off, simple push of a gray button right here, now you've got your basic back to basics configuration for your stroller. This adds a little bit more space between your lower and your upper seat. So with these color-coded dots, yellow responds to yellow, blue responds to blue, you're gonna snap it on, listen for the click, and now you know that you can fit your bassinet, your Uppababy Mesa infant car seat. Regardless of this, your infant car seat's gonna fit on the stroller. But these, just like I said, if you're gonna have 2 seats back to back, gives you a little bit more space to work with. Okay, so let's talk about the rumble seat. Since I don't have the toddler seat here, like I said, we're not using that just yet. The rumble seat is a fantastic version. It's an extra purchase, like I said, but it's got all the same bells and whistles almost as the toddler seat. You've got your SPF 50 extendable sunscreen shade. You've got your rumble or your bumper bar, which is I guess if you guys remember the older version, it was like a zipper that covered the bumper bar. Well, they got rid of that and now they've just made a solid, I would call this a foam kind of material, but it's harder, it's wipeable, it's easier to clean. So that's on the bumper bar. You've got your 5-point harness, just like the original toddler seat. The only difference is, and also there's an extendable, this can go up or down, the sunshade. The only difference is the footrest on this does not adjust. The footrest on the original toddler seat that comes with the stroller does adjust up or down depending on your needs. For stopping and starting with the Vista, you're literally just gonna take your foot and on this bottom brake here, red indicates it's stopped, green indicates it's in go motion. So always remember that, green means go, red means stop. The frame itself is super lightweight. There is a rubber padding at the bottom of the stroller to keep scuffs at bay. This frame is the special black material. This is an upcharge on the website. The stroller ranges between $839 up to $879, I believe, if the price hasn't changed. This is a special version with the black chassis for the Vista, and then there's a silver chassis as well that you can purchase. So, loving that. The colorways, there's about, I think there's 8 colorways. Yellow, blue, pink, Samantha, which is available at Bye Bye Baby. I love the black and Jake, so it's easy. I have 2 kids, one's a boy, one's a girl, so it's easy to pick. Folding the stroller is incredibly easy. I often go to the mall by myself, and I find that with my other strollers, another inline double stroller that I had with just 1 seat was incredibly heavy. Total, if you just have your stroller and a toddler seat in here, you're looking at about 27.5 pounds. Of course, it's gonna get heavier as you add more components to the stroller. On its own though, with the toddler seat, it's 27.5 pounds, which is doable. What I like to do is when I'm using the stroller and we're out and about and I'm packing it up, we have a sedan, so I'm not lifting it up into the back of a truck or an SUV. I'm fitting it into a trunk. What I'll do is I'll take the car seat off, obviously, because Silas is in there, and then I'll take off that bottom seat for Stella, put that in the trunk first, make sure my brake is set, and then I'll lift up on these gray levers right here, push down, and that's it. I just fold it up like that. It stands up on its own, as you guys can see, and then I can easily lift it up and throw it into the trunk. And to open it up, there's a special safety lever on the side. That's to keep little fingers from getting pinched. Make sure that's pushed out, or pushed in, I should say. Lift up, and we'll listen for the lock, and you're good to go. And then you can start adding your Mesa infant car seat, you can add your rumble seat, and then you're good to go. Okay, so weight capacities. For the upper seat, the toddler seat that comes with the Vista, the maximum capacity for a child is 50 pounds. The lower seat capacity, which is that rumble seat that I was talking about, we're kind of breaking the rules a little bit because Silas, since he's so young, he should be technically in that seat because it's got a lower weight capacity. The lower weight capacity on that rumble seat is 35 pounds, and Stella is above that by about 4 pounds. So we are breaking the law a little bit. Not really, but kind of. What we do, she's got long legs, so it would never have worked if we sat her out. If you've got toddlers with longer legs, they do have the likelihood of scraping their feet on the sidewalk. So what we did was we turned her seat inward so her feet sit here in the basket. She loves it. It's like she's in a little fort. She likes to hide out in there. And your kids, it's like turning them rear facing in the car. If they don't know any better, they're totally fine with it. So yeah. Basket's capacity is up to 30 pounds. So that's your diaper bag, that's your lunch pail, that's a blanket for the park, that's maybe 2 diaper bags and your purse. It's a lot, and 30 pounds is quite a bit. Decorations are insane. So there is a paddleboard that would fit right here at the bottom that's got, it's like skateboard material. It hooks onto the bottom and your kid can stand right here while you push and roll along. And that's for your bigger kids, your 4-year-olds, your 5-year-olds, your 6-year-olds, your 7-year-olds. Stella still, she likes to walk and then she gets tired. So that's why we have that seat for her. Otherwise, we would just have maybe the infant car seat hooked up at the top and nothing at the bottom. The possibilities are completely endless with this stroller. So like I said, this is how we as a family of 4 with a newborn and a toddler use the 2015 Vista. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Yeah, look for me on Twitter, I'm TheVonda83. Find me on Instagram, I'm also TheVonda83. Any questions or comments, like I said, go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!